Okay, there it is. Once again, the bell sounding the start of the Weighing Interjection show, where Josh Thompson and I will go head-to-head in a series of MMA-relevant questions or things that we think should happen. Josh is always coming up second best. I know he doesn't like that, but it's just the way it's going to be. What's up, baby?
This is a 5-round event, and it's five rounds where I usually win 5-0. I don't even know what the scoring would be in a real fight, because I don't pay attention to that type of stuff. That's your department.
Your math skills are still in place.
Last time I let you steal one round, but it was actually the feature we actually kind of agreed, but I let you have that round. It was 4-1. Normally it's a shutout, but I'm going to let you – I may give you 2 today to carry you along.
Is this part of that whole Joshism of I'm going to tell you a lie till it becomes the truth?
Yes. I'm going to lie to you, and if I don't like it, I'm going to tell you the truth.
There you go.
All right, let's go ahead and get this thing started. Let's start off with round number 1. Let's go there, podcast.
Come on, Dave.
All right, round number 1. Do you see Emmett defeating Max or Volk?
I'm going to tell you straight out.
I don't see him beating either one. I don't see him beating either one. John, go ahead. You can take the rest of the time. I said what I had to say.
Wow. Look, let's be honest. If you ended up matching up Emmett against either Volkanovski or Holloway, he's going to be the underdog in that fight. He's not going to be the favorite. He's going to be an underdog, and he's going to be a fairly sizable underdog. But does he have the ability to win that fight? Yes, because he's got power in his hands. He's got the ability to light somebody up with one shot and change the fight completely. It's the one thing about fighting. You can be losing every second of the fight. One shot changes it. You're the winner, and he could do that. But if you were going to be honest and look at it, like you said, Josh, he's going into those as the underdog against both guys.
I don't even look at it so much as him going in as the underdogs. He doesn't have the skill level outside of the power to beat either one of those guys.
But if you have power, you have the ability
you have a chance
to land that one shot.
You do have a chance. You do. Yeah. But we've seen Max Holloway deal with fighters that have power before in the past, and he's manhandled them. And Volkanovski's dealt with guys that have had power as well. He's got power. He's got wrestling. He's got cardio, and he will be in your face. I think that's a bad matchup for both of them. I'd like to see him fight somebody else in that middle there, though. Next.
All right, with that.
Round number 2.
Round number 2. And this week we have some forward thinking to do. And this week's topic on forward thinking is Tony Ferguson's MMA career. Let's hear what you got.
What do you mean his MMA career? Who he should fight next or what?
Well, John, look. His whole career has been fantastic.
Yes.
Who should he fight next? I think honestly, he should take some time off. I think he should let his brain heal. I think he should take some time. Stay training, but be easy on himself. And from what I've heard everywhere across the board, and you had him train at your facility as well when you owned a gym, he goes 100 miles an hour. He just needs to slow it down a tiny bit. He's always been in shape. That's never been a problem. You don't know if he can. I don't think he can either. But I think he needs to give his brain time to heal. And I'd like to see him come back. I'd like to see him take 2 easy fights. Maybe not people that are in the top 15. Give him somebody else. Get 2 easy wins, get his confidence back on track, and I'd like to see him make a little bit of a run. I don't think he's ever going to be champion again, okay, but I think he's got an opportunity to make another little bit of run.
Take a look at his losses. Look, he lost to Justin Gaethje when Gaethje was either, number 2 or so, we'll say. He lost to Charles Oliveira. He loses, to Beneil. He loses to Chandler. But goddamn, not one easy fight there. This guy has got the ability to fight. He can still fight. I do agree with you. He needs to take time off, get away from fighting for a while, come back when you're re-energized, and go after someone that maybe is not in the top 10, maybe somewhere down towards the 15 or so. Take that. It's still a tough dude.
John, I said this on our main channel, okay, on our main show, and I said, look, this sport is tough. Who are we kidding? This is a freaking tough-ass sport. You have no one else. You can't say, hey, you 4 other players on my team, go ahead and carry the weight while I'm having a down night. No, he needs to do it all himself. And that's why I think he needs to take a little bit of time off. And then when he does come back, take a fight or 2 that I think that he has a really good chance to win. He's been fighting the gunslingers of the sport for the last 5, 6 years.
And if you look at that first round he had against Chandler, he actually looked really good for a while. In the stand-up, he was doing well. Yeah, he got taken down, but he was looking good.
Yeah.
Round number 3. Is Adesanya versus Mousasi a fight that needs to happen?
No, it's not a fight that needs to happen. I would like to see it happen, but no, it doesn't need to happen. But goddamn, it would be good to see it. Adesanya is so good. But if there's one guy out there in the 185-pound division that I think has the ability, based upon his entire skill set, to give Adesanya some problems, I'm not saying he's going to win, but Gegard Mousasi's got the ability to stay with him in the stand-up for a long time. He definitely is better on the ground. There's no comparison. He is the better ground fighter by far. If Adesanya ends up on his back with Gegard in the top position, it is not going to be a good time for Adesanya. He's going to have to get himself back to his feet and do it quickly. But I think it would be a great fight. But no, in the end, if it doesn't happen, no big deal.
Yeah, I think to be honest, I think Adesanya would need that fight more than Gegard would. And it has nothing to do with because, he needs to show that he's the best middleweight in the world. That's not the case. But both guys have kind of ran through their division. But Gegard still has Tokov to fight. And there's also talk of him fighting the winner of the light heavyweight World Grand Prix. Whereas Adesanya went up, didn't have success against Jan Blachowicz, and now he's back down, but he's kind of wiped that division out. I'm looking forward to if Luke Rockhold can get a win. Maybe that fight because of the reach and the range, the style on the feet, and the wrestling that Luke possesses. But outside of that, Izzy has really no one else to fight. There's no one else really there for him to fight, so he kind of needs another fresh name like a Gegard Mousasi for him to fight. So, but to answer the question, no, it doesn't need to happen.
All right, with that, let's get in round number 4. It's time for Fitar. For every action,
I love Fitar.
There's a reaction. Today's video, it has music in the back, so I will narrate through it for you. But so I'm gonna hit play and I'll talk you kind of through what's going on. So it's kind of like an MMA WWE crossover. I'm gonna hit play right now. So guys kind of calling out, talking to the crowd, and then next guy comes into the cage, kind of squares off with him a little bit. Gives him, and then kind of turns into this WWE thing. So I'll let it play itself from here.
It's a little
Referee
bit of a
comes
size discrepancy here.
Oh yeah, bald-headed guy's got some big arms like
Blake,
Big John back when he first started.
Yeah.
Were your arms that big, or were they bigger? They looked. I think
They're
yours
bigger.
were bigger at the time. You had the
Yeah.
baggy shirt, so we couldn't really tell how big your arms were.
They're about
And
20
then I think when the styles changed, you went into like the tight-fitted arm ones.
Oh my God.
This guy.
Oh my God. That was a beautifully thrown right hand that stopped
Oh,
midair.
jeez.
Yeah. Look at that. Dave, you must love this crap. WWE
amazing.
style.
Yeah.
Blake Grice is the referee, and he should be ashamed that he was part of that.
This is why.
Oh my God. They gave a belt. Who is
Yes.
this guy?
There's a huge
Obviously,
moment.
he's
He
someone
he
there
must
in the
be-
Emirates.
Yeah, he must be somebody that all the sheiks
this.
really like, because this whole thing was staged for this
my
guy to look
God.
good.
This is horrible.
He's the smaller guy against the bald buff guy. He hits the flying armbar. Throws the leg.
Yep.
Yeah, throws the leg over the head. Doesn't really finish the. I mean, you can finish it that way. It's not the best way.
Take a look. He doesn't even throw the leg over the head. He purposely gives him the ability to not have pressure on the arm. Look at where his
Yes.
legs are.
Yep.
There's his head up. All he has to do is sit up.
This is
All he's got to do is sit up.
no. This is great. I love it.
That's horrible.
Leave it to podcast Dave
You
to
say
pick
it's
an
great.
MMA,
I say it's
WWE stuff. It is horrible.
Thank you, Dave, for bringing
All right.
in the fake shit.
Absolutely.
Round number 5.
Number 5.
So, look, let's clarify this, though, John. Let's clarify. I'm going to give you the Fatar one because I agree with you, and that's it. But right now, I'm ahead 3 rounds to 1. So, I mean, this is pretty much over, buddy. This whole thing's pretty much over.
Come up with wins.
I've
Where did
already
you come up
won,
with
buddy.
wins?
I've already won.
Oh, my
You know
God.
what? Because now this is open scoring. I'm just going to go ahead and let you win the last round. All right.
Round number 5. It's time for Bitchin' or Bunk, and this week's topic is the big one that's been on everybody's minds after Mike Tyson comes out and makes some comments. Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson.
It's both
I don't wa-
bitchin' and bunk. I'm telling you right now, it would be bitchin' to watch Mike Tyson just fight again. And if it was against Jake Paul, that makes it even better. I would love to see it. I love that Mike Tyson looks at Jake Paul and says, hey, this guy's bringing eyeballs. He's bringing all these people. This is good for boxing. It brings money. I love it, and I think that he should fight me. Jake Paul sits there and says, oh, thank you, Mike. That's great. And you know what? Yeah, we're going to make that happen. No, you're not. Let's just be honest. Jake is a smart individual. It's great that Mike did a nice job of giving him ups and props. And Jake is never going to be standing in a ring with boxing gloves and someone ringing the bell to start that fight with Mike Tyson. Not going to happen.
I look at this as Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather. Jake Paul can make a ton of money fighting Tyson.
Yes,
if he can fight Mike and he just take the L, baby. Just take the L, take the money, and take
the L and walk away.
That's all you're gonna do. Like, I don't see any other reason why not to. And then from what I understand, there's a bunch of reports that Jake Paul's broke because he put all of his money into crypto, and that market tanked, and so he lost his ass in the crypto market. A lot of people did. So, I mean, I say if you need the money, this is a fight that you should take. And I'm sure Mike would love that huge payday. I would say that fight potentially for both of them could rake in probably $50 million each.
I would say that fight could rake in a lot of money. And Mike would love to do that fight. And I don't blame you, Mike. And I hope it happens.
Nope. Yep. Best of luck. And hey, we're going to remember this outro because Dave always tries to tell us to remember it. So I want to thank you guys so much for listening to our Wayne Interjection. We went 5 rounds and Josh Thompson won again, 3 rounds to 2.
Oh my God. I don't know where you come up with your wins, dude. It wasn't. Are you kidding me?
John,
you talk about it's not even a robbery. It's a crime to even think that.
Everyone likes that word is used so much. So I want to go ahead and let Big John take us away.
I will take us away. Thank you for watching. The Punk loses once again. He knows it. It's just the way it is.
3-2 Thompson.
It's going to happen. Everyone out there,
3-2.
We hope you had fun with us. Be kind to someone. Do something good for someone just because you can, and we will see you.